I used to go here. I used to go here so long ago. Ooh, J.W. Seabrook. This is where we learned to read books. And, well, truth be told, I was reading books before I came here. I was reading encyclopedias by the time I was in the first grade. What can I say? When your parents are who they are and you are who you are, and learning is a prerequisite in our household. So I was glad when I came to this school, J.W. Seabrook, because you know what? It was before integration. And you might say, well, why was I glad? Because we didn't just learn how to read books. We learned how to do all kinds of dances, African and classical, and we learned the waltz, and we learned about so many things, including our own history and our own culture, and so many things that they don't learn today. And I'm just saying, why did it have to go away? Because really, truth be told, in this day, what's turning out? You see, I remember taking it serious about giving back to the community, and I had someone reach out to me to come and speak to the youth, and I did graciously and happily because, you know, this is my roots. Still, you have teachers who are afraid to be teachers and something else going on. And, you know, when you see children that are doing wrong, instead of truly disciplining them like you should, you kind of hide and plant some other programs in their minds, and you wonder why they grow up lying and seem to be turning out crazy every time. I remember the very person that invited me to come and speak was a little bit nervous about how I teach, because I saw a little precocious little kid, and I said, come here, honey. And I kind of grabbed him by his head a little bit. I was playing with him, but every time he got too precocious, you know, I'd put a lock on. You remember how our parents used to do back in the day. And see, we were better for it all the way, but look at what's being turned out now. And you really want to know how to help these children. You need to help yourself, because let me get back to the story. You see, the very person who invited me to come and speak and had questions about how I teach the youth, which, by the way, was very effective, but this person ended up molesting a child. And yet, this was probably a person that all the teachers and higher-ups smiled at, thinking that she was doing right by our youth, when at the end of the day, it was me who was telling the truth. And I only had pure love for them. But maybe that's not the love you want. And that's not the love they respect. And it's not the love they seem to get, because you've planted another program at such an early age. And please don't think I'm just saying that this is a school where the kids misbehave. This school is anywhere USA, anywhere USA, all over the world. Children are being put out, all boys and girls, because they're smarter than the teacher, or they're smarter than the preacher, or they're smarter than both. And they have the nerve to wonder why they're not being touched in the right way, instead of somewhere else inside where they shouldn't be touched. Education, USA, every day. But what can you expect when our president acts the very same way? The miseducation of America.